Like, Lord forgive me for all of the blankets I cast on and never finished. Hello everybody, it's been a long time. Welcome back to the Love Stitch Knits podcast. Everything is completely different, I promise. The setting is different, my setup is different. I'm a different person, I'm a better person. I don't think I've put out a vlog since last year, and I'm sorry that I fell off the wagon. I was busy, I started a new job, I was doing all sorts of different things, my life completely changed, and I have a different routine, a different schedule, and I finally found time to do the things I want to do again, to find balance. I finally found balance, and it feels so good. It feels so good to be back. So here I am. There's not really a plan for this vlog. I'm literally just here to chat and talk and just catch up. So yeah, we're still gonna do this the way that we were doing it before. So we're gonna start with, I think we start off with finished objects. And since I just got back into the knitting groove, I only have one finished object to show you. I have other things that I'm not proud of, things that I just did to do, and no, we're not going to show you any of those. So the first finished object I have to show you is a pair of socks. And I've been talking about this a long time. I wanted to be a sock knitter. I was scared of socks because of small needles, small yarn, lots of tiny stitches. I didn't think I was ready. I didn't think I could do it. But I am a different person now. So I decided to just take the plunge and try it. Just try something new. So for the very first socks that I've ever knit it is the Hermione's, Hermione's Everyday Sock. The Hermione's Everyday Sock is a free pattern on Ravelry. A lot of people knit this pattern. So I decided I was going to knit it too. And here they are. Here are my Hermione's Everyday Sock. They are knit up in, you can see, they are knit up in Big Little Yarn. That's Melanie. She's actually Cozy Cardigans here on YouTube if you want to watch her podcast. But Melanie dyed this yarn. It's called Peanut Butter and Jelly. And it is honestly the most perfect thing ever. I love knitting these socks. I am now addicted to knitting socks. I ended up frogging back a lot of times on these socks because I wasn't sure what I was doing. I had no idea. But once I got it together, like, it was definitely smooth sailing. So the only modifications I had and did was I cast it on 56 stitches instead of 64 because the texture, the pattern that this sock is written in is actually very stretchy. It has a lot of stretch in it. It's like a broken rib. So to combat that, I cast it on less stitches. When I got to the heel and time to do the decreases here at the, I think this is called the gusset, I don't know a lot. Sorry. I went back to 64 stitches so that it would fit. And here are my finished socks. And they look great on. They feel so good. They're so cute. I'm so happy. And that's the only finished object I have. That's the only thing I knit. It took me, if you don't consider the fact that I redid this portion of this sock like 5 times, it only took me about a week to knit these socks. Like a day for the body, a day for half of this, a day to just finish this, and then the other one, same thing. So about 3 days per sock, and that's a great amount of time for me. That's a perfect amount of finished object time, instant gratification. I love them. The next thing I want to talk about is works in progress, and boy, do I have a lot of works in progress. This is the Good Times. I believe this is the Good Times blanket from Woolen Knitting. It is just a stripy pattern. I'm using their hand-painted yarn. It's just this white and this blue, and it goes back and forth. And yeah, I'm still working on it. I think I have one more ball of this red, blue, and white speckle. No, this one I have. One more ball of this to do, and then one more ball of the white to do, and then it'll be done. And I'm just procrastinating. I might as well just keep this one next to my bed, so whenever I have time, I just pick it up and finish it. That brings me to the next work in progress, which is another blanket. Like, Lord forgive me for all of the blankets I cast on and never finished. But this one is actually sitting down here. First, let's talk about this bag really quick. This bag is Frill Supply Co. They had their warehouse sale. Sadly, they're closing down, and so before they would close down, I decided I would get one more project bag from them. This is the canvas and the yellow wax. It's like a yellow wax pocket. I know my lighting's all a little messed up, but inside of here, hiding, is the Clyde Blanket. This is the Clyde Blanket. Oh, I'm in the middle of a row. Ridiculous. Give me a second to finish this row really quick so this will be easier to show. This is the Clyde Blanket. This is from We Are Knitters. It is a kit from them. It is in their marshmallow, and it is a big, chunky, bulky blanket knit up in seed stitch. And I decided I wanted to make it big. So I bought double the amount of yarn balls so that I can have twice the size of blanket. Even though I hate knitting back and forth and I hate knitting blankets, I decided I was going to do this to myself again before my other one is finished. So this is honestly just a day's worth of work. So if I really sat down and did this, of course I'd be finished with it in probably a week. But I can't commit, so I'm just going to keep working on this at my own pace, and when I'm finished with it, hopefully it'll have a home here in my studio area and my desk area, sitting on my chair. Ooh, my chair here. So that is what will happen with this one, and eventually she will be finished, and eventually she'll be good and ready and here. So that's her home inside of my Frill Supply Co. wax yellow bag, which I think is gorgeous and perfect for carrying around this big old blanket. Work in progress. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is this, my sweater. So I've been working on this sweater since, I believe, February, maybe January. I casted it on a long time ago, and I got through the collar, the raglan stitches. I was working on the body. So this is the No Frill Sweater by Petite Knit. And yeah, it's just going. It's fingering weight and mohair held together. I'm using, I believe this is Drops mohair, and I'm using Madeline Tosh in Tosh Merino Light Modern Fair Isle. So it is this beautiful, slightly speckled white going on. It's an off-white color, and I'm actually finished with the body. I just have to do the ribbing here at the bottom. So hopefully this week I will be able to finish the body on this and get started on these sleeves, because Sleeve Island seems a lot more doable than knitting around these 300 stitches. She is oversized, but she is good. I can't wait to wear it. Yeah, one day it'll be finished, hopefully this year. And that brings me to my final work in progress. This is the one that I'm actively working on right now, and that is the Mermaid Avenue Socks by Summerlee Knits. She's on Instagram, and she is a genius. She's a sock pattern genius. She has all of these beautiful sock patterns on Instagram, and I wanted to join the club since I'm a sock knitter now. So this is the Mermaid Avenue Socks that I'm working on now. As you can see, I am doing it up in this like pink and white version. Let's see, I hope this is clear enough for you guys, but it's like a pink and white version. You can see it's got like these little, how do you say, mermaid scales as she calls them. This is Stress Knits Yarn favorite in the color Palm Line, so it's a white, but it's like a pink tan white. And for the body, I'm using JunkYarn. The brand is called JunkYarn. She's Raybot on Instagram, and this colorway is called Usagi, and I believe the base is called Starlit. It's her Starlit base, and it's, I don't know if you guys can tell or if you can see, but it's got like, what's that stuff called? Stellina. It's got Stellina in it, so it's sparkly, it sparkles, it's really pretty, and it's nice. So yeah, I'm working on that. Today's progress, I've reknit like this part a bunch of times, of course, because like getting the tension right and making sure this works is always a whole situation. Her pattern leads you to measure the ball of your foot to get your inches around, but in doing that, I found that with my tension that the sock was too big, so I went down a size. So I'm knitting the size medium. I cast on 64 stitches for the cuff, and then at the bottom here I increased the amount of stitches I needed to do the pattern. So it's my first, so the tension is like perfect now. It's absolutely perfect. It has a Dutch heel on it, and today I've finished the heel and I've turned the heel and I've starting on the decreases now. So hopefully by the end of the day I have like a decent amount of the body done. I'm hoping to finish these maybe tomorrow if I'm blessed. But yeah, I'm really excited for these. I'm gonna finish out the toe in this favorites palm, and then I'm gonna start the next sock, and it's gonna be really exciting. So yeah, that's my current work in progress, the Mermaid Avenue Socks by Summerly Knits. So I know you guys can see all of this behind me, and I wanted to talk about all of this. All of this right here is new yarn. It is yarn that I've purchased with since I've come back to knitting, and I kind of just wanted to show you guys what I got because it's some indie dyers, some local yarn buyers in my area, some stuff I got from my local yarn store, and I love supporting other people. Like, I love supporting small businesses, I love supporting other people, and I like having pretty things, so I tend to shop a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I want to show you guys is these two. I got these from my local yarn store, Woolwinders, here in Maryland, and they feature the indie dyer. Her name, oh god, forgot that this is hard. 29 Bridges Studio. This is 29 Bridges Studio. I have a lot of yarn from her. She makes beautiful yarns, and I love that it's accessible and it's at my local yarn store. So I made a bunch of these skeins over here from her. But this is Go-To Sock Base in the color Pet Rocks. So you can see it's this beautiful brown with purple tones in it. I think it's gorgeous. And I bought this and paired it up with Malabrigo sock chocolate. So I felt like these go well together, and I'm hoping to make a pair. I think I'm gonna try to do a pair of vanilla latte socks in these, and it's just like I believe it's like a 3x1 rib or something like that, or it's just a really, really simple, easy sock, and I wanted to try that so that it really showcase this pet rock. The next ones that I want to show you guys are these three beauties, absolute beauties. I recently found Dragon Horde yarn on Instagram, and she knits like very moody, beautiful colorways, beautiful tonals, beautiful speckles, variegated yarn. It is chef's kiss. It is exactly what I like, exactly what I'm looking for in this time of my life. So I have these three. So I have these three. This one is the color Dorcas. It is a very nice, deep Merlot purple. It's showing up really bright here because of the lighting that I've got going on, but like in real life it is so not red as it is showing up for you guys, but just trust me. It's kind of like this color, like next to me, it's this color. And then this next one is called Roses. So it's like also got those nice dark, deep red, purple tones, and then also like it's very tonal. It's got like some white, some grayish going on here. And then the last one of the bunch is called Thorns. So Thorns is like even more cream, less red. So all of these paired together, I think, make a beautiful fade. And with these ones, I want to make a So Faded by Andrea Mowry, I believe. That's who the pattern maker is. And it's a fingering weight, so I'm scared of doing a fingering weight sweater, but I also think that the fading will make it like really nice to get into. And I just want something nice and moody to wear, something a little cropped, a little cute. I'm planning on doing the cropped version with the quarter length sleeve, so I think that will be beautiful, and I can't wait to cast them. So what these are going to be is the Magic Toadstool Socks by Stone Knits. And ever since I found the Instagram community, I have admired these socks. I've adored these socks. I knew that I needed to make this, even though I was not a sock knitter, even though I was scared of sock knitting and I never knit a sock before. I knew that I wanted to make these socks, and I know that I can do it. I'm positive that I can do it. But yes, that's what these are going to become. This is Coop Yarns, Coop Knits Sock, in the color Chryso. So it's a nice like teal, kind of marled heather teal color going on there. Next we have 29 Bridges Studio, of course. This one is called Linen, and it is just a very, very nice like gray, white. So, I mean, I got a lot of this, even though it's only being used for the color work in the sock. I got a lot of it because I want to be able to use the extra for more heels, toes, and cuffs on another sock one day. And then I got these minis. I have an obsession with minis, you guys. I'm about to show you, but I have an obsession with minis. This is Hedgehog Fiber sock. The color is Sin. This is the reddest red I've ever seen. I'm not kidding. This is the reddest red I've ever seen. It's going to be perfect for those little mushrooms. And this one is Taffy from Hedgehog Fibers. And it's got like this beautiful little pink going on here with some brown and blue and red in it. So I thought that would be good for like the heels and the toe. So that's what these will become. And I'm a little worried because it's a colorwork sock. I think that because I use Magic Loop when I knit socks. So I'm thinking that I'm going to use tiny circulars for the colorwork part, because in tiny circulars I'll be able to have more control over the tension and making sure that the floats are like deep enough or like, you know, stretchy enough to accommodate the foot. So yeah, I already have a few tiny circulars because I was like, when I was learning how to knit, I wanted to try a bunch of different ways. Magic Loop works the best, but it's also the most annoying. So, you know, it is what it is. We just work with what you got. I mean, work with what you got. And like I said, I do have more minis to show you guys, but these are from Dragon Horde Yarns. These are the Under the Hill mini skein sets. So you can see this moody, this beautiful, ooh, let's turn this around so you can really see it. You can see how beautiful these are with the colors, the reds, the blues, the neutrals. I love it. I have no idea what to do with mini skeins, you guys. Like, I don't know. Am I just going to end up making scrappy socks? Will I use them for color work? Are there patterns you guys know of that use minis? Please leave me recommendations for patterns that use minis, because I keep buying them because they're so cute. They're just so cute, so squishy. I love them. I love them. So yeah, give me something good. Give me something good to knit these up with. I would love to hear you guys' recommendations. And like I said, I love minis. So from Stress Knits Yarn, I also got her favorites mini bundle. And it comes in these beautiful colors here. Let's see if we can fix the lighting. You can see them a little better. These. Here we go. Here we go. Now you can really get a good look at them. This is her favorites mini bundles. It was like I guess these are her favorite colorways or something, but this one is called Where Does the Good Go? So it's got like this nice little like yellow, blue, green, pink, beautiful going on there. This one is called Succulent, so it's a nice like teal, green, baby blue with brown, red in it, like that. This one's called Ophelia. It's a light baby pink with some blue and some green and gold tones in it. This one is called it says SSDGM, and I don't know what that stands for, but it's pretty. It's a nice like gray with red speckles in it. And this last one is called Accidental Gemini. I'm a Gemini. And it's like a taupe color. So I think that these are also very beautiful. They go well together. They match well together. So if you guys have any recommendations of what I can make with these beautiful minis, please, please let me know. I also have, this is Butterbeer from Dragon Horde Yarns as well. It's based off of Harry Potter Butterbeer. And wow, like, are you kidding me? Like, you're beautiful. It's yellow, orange, it's kind of peachy, it's got bright red, it's got a little brown in it, some taupe. Like, this is it. Give it another chef's kiss. Mwah, like, perfect. I just very quickly wanted to highlight some soft striping yarn. This one is Pie a la Mode from Fiber Nymph Dye Works, and I'll show you guys a little picture of what it knits up like, but this is sport weight, and now that I'm a better sock knitter, I will be making a pair of sock in these. And the other self-striping sock yarn I want to show is this one. This one is from Pearl Scout Yarns from Victoria on Instagram, and it's called Cute But Creepy. So it's pastel, pink, orange, and purple, and she's going to make beautiful self-striping socks, and I can't wait. I'm definitely waiting for October to like cast these on, because it's Halloween and I want to knit some Halloween socks. But okay, that is all of that for knitting and yarn content. Thanks for sticking with me through this yarn haul, but also for spending time with me. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that this was great and fun for you. I hope that you got a couple rows in. I hope that this was entertaining. I don't know, this is a really long outro. I'm just so happy to be back here talking to you all about things that make me happy, about my passions, about my hobbies, and I'm happy that we have a community that everybody can relate to and everybody can be involved in and everyone can be here. Please tell me about what are you working on right now in the comments. Just tell me, what are you working on right now? Who's your favorite indie dyer? Jot me down some sock patterns. Jot me down some patterns that use minis. I don't know. Share everything. Let's talk. Let's chat. My name is Tiara. You can find me on Instagram at The Love Stitch. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Mwah.